Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. The camera is so screwed up. Hang on, let's fix the camera. Oh, wow. You guys looking at the sky? Interesting. Be a little bit better. I feel like you guys are looking really high up today. Is this taller than normal? I don't know. I feel like you guys are in a weird position. I don't know. Who knows? I feel like you guys are in a weird position. You might not be, but who knows? Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hey, it's Justin. You already know this. We're back at it again with Whiskey Wednesday. Tuning back in. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hey, we're going to start this off the only way that we know how, my man. My man. Let's see here. Where'd it go? There it is. Alright. We're taking shots of good old Evan Williams Bottled and Bond today. Really, really good bourbon for a decent price, in my opinion. But it is what it is. I really do feel like you guys are such further away. Cheers, guys. And as we know, that's rough. That's for everybody who subscribed between Monday and today. Bless you guys. Welcome to the family. Y'all are amazing. As you can see, we pushed all the way up to 829. Hopefully, by the end of this live, we'll be sitting pretty at 830, guys. Hope you enjoy this live as much as I do. We're just here to chit-chat, relax, hang out a little bit, kind of take me a break from the game that I've been busting on and playing like non-stop. And something else that's kind of got me really aggravated, so we'll talk about that as well. We'll go ahead and open this up. I'm really curious on why my live is looking a little weird. Am I further back than normal? Hang on. Oh, that's not it. I don't know, guys. Maybe it's the new camera. Maybe I need to adjust some more things. But I don't feel like this is how it was on Monday. Maybe that's crooked again. It's a little low on this side. That's a little better. I don't know. I just think it looks weird. If somebody's watching, let me know if it's any different than usual. So, it's hot as all get out in here. Not gonna lie. I've been blowing it up in here, guys. I'm telling you, I've been running this PC into the ground and back. We've been playing all types of games. Like I said, this new game that I've been playing is called New World. Absolutely fantastic freaking game, man. I love the game. There's not one thing that I can argue and say that it's bad about this game because it's genuinely one of the best games that I've played in a very, 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 very long time. Without a doubt. It's $40 and I paid for it like 3 days ago and I've already made my money's worth. It's like Saturday I got it. So I didn't get to play until like Sunday though. Yeah, so Sunday I was able to play, or Saturday night I got to play, but Sunday and today was like my bigger days playing. So I was finally able to play and 100% got my money's worth out of it already. Game's absolutely amazing. Amazon did a magnificent job creating the game, so kudos to them for creating this huge MMO. It's absolutely crazy. And it's actually kept me really distracted, honestly, because I've here in the last few weeks, month or so, I felt really off, really weird, really down in the dumps, honestly, and I didn't know why. I wasn't playing any games. I wasn't really interactive. I was really kind of like nonchalant about a lot of things, and I'm not entirely sure why that was a thing or what, but we finally, I think I've come out of my slump a little bit. This game has brought me back into gaming again, doing stuff like that, playing, adventuring, and I've really had a great time playing it. So a huge thanks to Kenny for showing me the game and being like, hey, you got to buy this. Because if anybody knows me better than me, it's probably him. If not him, it's Pretty Lady. But to a T, he knows exactly what I like in games, and when he described it to me, I was like, it sounds like it's too good to be true, man. Because it was literally everything that I want in a game. So it definitely is exactly what he said it was. So I'm enjoying it. I'm loving it. You guys should give it a try. I'm not sponsored by them, so you don't have to. You don't have to, even if I was. But sponsor me. Sponsor. However, Miller Lite should sponsor me though. They should. Miller Lite. I've been waiting on that for a while now. The one thing that I was telling you guys that aggravated me, right? We were kind of talking about that there in the beginning. So, two things happened today that's not happened since I've lived here. Two things. I'd give you $100 if you can guess it. Number one, it's not a bad thing. It ain't what made me mad. This one's actually pretty interesting. Today was the first time that I went up in our attic since I've lived here. We've lived here going on 2 years. February-ish should be 2 years. And there's no floor up there. Or not like a floor, no plywood or anything down. It's just stuffing. Just stuffing. But which is fine. I mean, it's very warm up there. It's very well insulated, so there's no moisture up there or anything like that, which is great. That's always great news to hear that kind of thing. And it's weird, like whenever people or you get a new place or whatever, you start looking out everything and you want to check out everything. And I was like, we never looked in the attic. We just kind of left it alone. And a lot of times people leave stuff, but there was nothing up there. It was empty. I put some stuff up there. We cleared out the whiskey room a little bit. I cleaned up in here, deep cleaned it for a little while. Got everything situated to where I needed it and wanted it for the most part. And I'm extremely happy with where I'm at in here now. It's clean, it's crisp, it's exactly what I need this room to look like. It needs to be presentable. If I have people come over for lives, it needs to be clean. I get really distracted, and I have a bad habit of not cleaning. But overall, we're going to get everything situated. Alex says, what's up? How's your Wednesday going? It's going pretty good, man. Drinking. We drinking today. It's been a really good day. I'm off every Wednesday, so if you ever ask me how my Wednesday's going, it's going absolutely fantastic because I was off, and I got to drink, and I got to play my video games, and I got to hang out with Pretty Lady, so it was really great. Last night we had a little movie thing. Last night we watched Gremlins 2, hung out a little bit, and just got to spend some time together. We don't really get to do that a lot, so it was really cool to be able to do that with Pretty Lady. The other really fun thing... the one thing that made me mad today, that kind of almost, it didn't almost, it's kind of just, it's childish to be mad about, but I'm mad about it anyway because I can. So I've had this room as the whiskey room since day one when we moved in here. It's never changed. It's always been the whiskey room. Well, ceiling fan's always on. I'm hot-natured. I'm always hot. You guys can probably see it in my cheeks. A lot of people's like, oh, you're drunk. Your cheeks are red. I'm hot. I always sweat. I'm a hot-natured person. I like to be cold. Well, I want to go ahead and say today's the first day that I have felt my ceiling fan. For the entire 2 years that I've been here almost, I have not noticed or realized that my ceiling fan was blowing in the wrong freaking direction. I can feel it now. It's great. It feels beautiful. It's actually cooling off in here now. To be aggravated is to say the least, because I checked all the other rooms, I made sure all the ceiling fans were blowing in the right direction, but I guess I never checked in here. And I always complain about how hot it is in here, or how warm it's getting, and it's all, I feel like it has a lot to do with the ceiling fan blowing directly at the ceiling all summer. So, it is what it is. It's fixed now, for now, as long as no ghosts come in here and change it up. Pretty lady thinks I lit something out of the attic whenever I went up there, but I don't think I did. I think maybe I made some friends. She was putting out these Halloween decorations. As you can see, I'm playing with it now. One of them. And she had set this on the mini fridge, and I got to looking, and it had a hole in the bottom. I was like, that's a weird size. And it fits perfectly on the top of a bottle. So now it's my little Jack Daniels hat. I mean, it just slides right over and off. I mean, it's not like it's going to take the cap off or anything, but it's cool, little aesthetic, I think. It looks really neat. Dang it, there's something else that was on my mind I was going to tell you guys. Me and Pretty Lady watched a movie, they played a game. I feel like it had something to do with it. Oh, it did. Okay. So, a lot of you may know by now, we talked about it on Monday. We upgraded webcams. We're on a 4K webcam now. Only streaming in 1080 for right now. I think OSB doesn't support 4K. Maybe it supports it. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. And it's probably the third one. But I'm learning how to manipulate everything and work it in. To where I can stream better for you guys. So what's going to be happening is I kept the old webcam. So this webcam is going to stream like this. You're going to see the full picture and everything else always. And then my other webcam, I think I'm going to put it on like a tripod over here or just slightly over here. I don't know. Just a little mini one. And it's going to actually be my bar camera. So if I'm doing something on the bar and you guys want to see, I got some games in mind, and I kind of want to be able to show you guys what's going on. It won't take over the full screen. It won't. It'll be probably, I think, down here, because this corner's chat when it works. The middle is for pop-ups of subscribers. You got the top right here. That's for the subs. So yeah, the bottom left corner over here is probably where we're gonna put that cam, and it'll just pop up, and then you guys will be able to see everything that's on my table, and we'll go from there. Well, I think it's gonna be really interesting. Pretty lady's cute. So she's cooking dinner and everything, and she's like, "Yeah, hon, it's okay. Go start your live and stuff, and you'll do great. You'll be fine. I'll be able to cook dinner, and then whenever I get done, it'll be done. When you get done, and it just got done. Like I've been live for all of 18 minutes. She's like, it'll take an hour, I promise. Zim, Whiskey is for the gypsies. Is it, though? Get the rum out, brother. Whiskey's for hillbillies. But I like my whiskey. I like the whiskey. I have rum, too. I have rum. I have a little bit of everything, honestly. You know what? Just for you, Mr. Bungie, I will take... Or is it Bungle? Bungle. Mr. Bungle. I will do a shot of rum. Just for you, if I don't drop everything in the process. We have Kraken, the North Carolina edition, on hand. So that's what we'll take a shot of, at least. That's the one I can reach at the moment without getting off my chair. Whiskey mixed with rum. I'm not sure how that one would be. I don't think I've done that. That might have to be a review, Zim. Yeah, that one might exactly have to be a... Mr. Bungie, yeah. I couldn't tell. I'm blind. That's why I wear my glasses, but they suck. And your L looked like an I, and I was like, oh. Cheers. Well done, brother. Well done. Cheers. Salud. Rum's one of my absolute go-tos, usually, depending on how my day's going. But with it being whiskey. With it being Wednesday, it's Whiskey Wednesday. So sometimes I try to change up Wednesdays and make it a little weird days. But usually Fridays is when I kind of do my different stuff. I drink different beers, or I'll drink more mixed up stuff usually on Fridays. Drink a double Jack and Coke right now. Cheers, man. Usually I'll do just about whatever, but I'm drinking on my Miller right now. I can do a Jack and Coke for my drink. Usually I'll drink the Jack straight. I'll pour a double and I'll just drink the Jack straight. But if you want me to put Coke in it, I'll put Coke in it. I mean, usually I don't. I usually just drink it pretty straight. And if you do, guys, if you're lurking and you're new, hit the subscribe button. We do take a shot for every new subscriber. So we're at 829. As long as it goes up, we'll take a shot. But if it comes back down and then goes up, we don't take a shot. I try to keep myself from getting too crazy. So we don't want people subbing and unsubbing to sub again for me to take shots. So that's what we do. Jack Daniels smells like Airfix glue. You know, I'm going to be biased. I don't know. But when I first started drinking, Jack is one of the drinks that I went to. But I did replace Jack with Jim Beam a long time, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Jack is just something interesting to keep on my shelf. And the reason why I have this bottle of Jack actually is because I done a review yesterday. There's a bunch of people texted it to me, messaged it to me, and everything. And it was Jack Daniels and jalapeno juice. So that was yesterday's video. It was terrible. It was rough. But it was, that's why I have a bottle of Jack. I've subbed, bro. Sweet. Thank you. As soon as it pops up, I'll do this shot. Sometimes it's weird and it takes a second, but it'll tell me. There it is. Because I can see it on this computer. It says 8:30. On the other one, it doesn't. It's weird. But it'll pop up eventually. But I'll go ahead and do your shot because I can see it on the other PC. Wild Turkey is the best of the bourbons. I would have to say Maker's Mark is my favorite. Jim Beam replaced Jack Daniels for me, but if I'm going out and buying something really good, I'm going to buy Maker's Mark 46, and that's like my go-to. What's the weird music, dude? It's just ambient sounds. It is actually called Dark Mystery Castle Ambient Spooky Night Sounds. Mostly just because it's Halloween, so I'm just playing something in the background of that. That's pretty much it. But we'll go ahead and pour that shot up for you. Oh, I hit the wrong button. 1 second. Usually I play other like music or whatever, but with the way YouTube is, I can't play but certain things, or they'll mute me. This, what we're drinking on and taking shots of, is Evan Williams Bottled in Bond. It is 100 proof Kentucky straight bourbon. Cheers. Sounds like a horror movie geezer. Pretty much. That's kind of what I'm going for. Just a little spookiness in the background. I think it's fun. October is my absolute favorite month of the year. Next to Thanksgiving and Halloween, or Christmas. Thanksgiving because it's my birthday month and I get to eat for free for a whole day. And Christmas because Christmas is absolutely amazing. My family finally gets together, hang out, and I get to see a lot of my family I don't usually get to see. Rob Zombie vibes. I like it. You know, I would rock out to some rock and stuff if I could, but the way YouTube is if I play music that's copyrighted or anything like that, because I don't do like a review channel for music or anything, all the video will be muted for the entirety of the sound. So if we play a long song and it's 4 minutes long, that entire 4 minutes will be muted. And you won't be able to hear anything that I say. See, there you go. Right there. Just changed. Right there. 8:30. Went to 8:30 instead of 8:29. Zim says you should be a Miller can for Halloween. I'll be a Miller can for Halloween if Miller Lite finally sponsors me. Alright? I'll do it. My other thing over here keeps turning on and off, and I had to turn it all the way off. Ugh. Had to message the pretty lady back, guys. I don't know what I'm doing for Halloween this year, but I'll probably do the same thing that I did last year for the YouTube channel. I'll get my costume and everything else like that, and I'll do a live video in it and everything else like that. We'll drink with it. We'll do everything else like that. Next year, I do have a bigger and better plan for. I have a bigger and better plan for the channel as far as Halloween goes. I'm gonna dress up like every week and be a different person or different dress up, and it'll be like every Friday live. We will be a different dress up for the month of October, and I think it'll be fun. What is scary to you, Peanut? I'm not entirely sure, honestly, as far as like Halloween goes. I don't like being jumped at, I guess you could say, so not necessarily a jump scare. I guess I'd say jump scares, the unknowing. It could be a teddy bear that wants to hug you, but if it jumps around the corner, I'm shooting it with the block. That's just how it works. Yeah, it's just gonna jump out and go, ah! That's it. That's just how it works. Most things usually don't really scare me. I love Halloween. It's my favorite time of the year. Trails, everything, you name it. I love doing all of it. The only thing I don't like is being touched, so I won't do like the ones where they can touch you and stuff, because I just genuinely don't like being touched, especially like my face and stuff. So all my friends know not to like hug up on me or touch me, because I'm just not really that kind of guy. There's very few people that I'm okay with actually like just touching my face, because I don't like my face being touched. It just really rubs me the wrong way. Alex says, what is your favorite horror movie? I would have to go with, when I was a kid, the one that I loved to watch that really messed me up as a kid was I Know What You Did Last Summer. I always remembered it in my brain, and I always remembered the picture of the VHS tape, the cardboard cover. And it was a shoe, and it had a knife in it, and it was just bleeding down the cover, and it was just great. It was one of those movies, man. It sticks with you. What else? There was a couple others that really got me growing up too, like what are they? I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's the Japanese one. The Grudge. The Grudge was always really interestingly creepy. 13 Ghosts is my favorite other Halloween movie. 13 Ghosts is absolutely great. I love it all day. Peanut versus Chucky. Let's go. We'll take it. Take him on. I love the entire series of Insidious. That entire franchise. Everything that has to do with that. The entire franchise. What time is it in the USA? Right now, at my current residential location, it is 7:20 p.m. I live in North Carolina. "12 hours from now, I'll be clocking in for work, sadly. I work 7 to 4 every day except for Sunday and Wednesday." Where are you from, Mr. Bungle? You're in the UK? Sweet. That's what I really love about doing this stuff too, is because I got a lot of people that watch in and tune in that are all from all across everywhere. I got people from all across the US, I got people from Canada, all across the world that really just tune in. If Peanut was in Saul, they would make him drink a full bottle of Everclear. And I would do it too. If it was like life or death, You have to drink all of this now. Alright, fuck it. Because I'm just going to get alcohol poisoning, and I'm going to either die or I'm going to convulse to death. So either way, I'm dying. Might as well have fun with it, right? Not my favorite, but Carrie did scare the shit out of me as a 8-year-old. Carrie was pretty interesting. I'll give you that one. Carrie, the death car is always a terrible, terrible movie. Pretty Lady Hates Chucky, and what was the other one? It was Southampton. It's about 60 miles from London. Okay, that's cool. I want to go to the UK. I've never been. That other movie, it's on my top one. Hey, babe. She's gonna Google it, and that way I can remember. The other ones that were really interesting too was the whole Stephen King series. You know, Pet Sematary was interesting. Cujo was interesting. It, the original It, not the new ones. The new ones has a couple good jump scares, but I'm not really excited about them. But Stephen King was absolutely amazing when he created all the stuff that he created. So. What else we got? Halloween Town. I love the Disney ones too. We watched the Winnie the Pooh ones, Mickey Mouse, all of them, you know. Here she comes. Yes. Maximum Overdrive, guys, is the one that the other one she doesn't like. So, I mean, there's a bunch of really, really good ones out there that just have really twisted meanings, you know? It's just interesting. And I really love Halloween and the way they do their movies. The Jason series, the Freddy Krueger series, the Michael series, the Freddy versus Jason. The way they incorporated everything and the way they do everything. Trick or Treat was a good one. I didn't get to watch Trick or Treat 2, but I watched the first one and I loved it. There was another one that I watched that was creepy. I watched it overseas. I can't remember what it was. But I really hate that, like, as you got older, the stuff that used to scare you doesn't scare you anymore. So if I'm sitting in a movie theater and I'm just like, yeah, I spent $40 to just watch a screen. I mean, I want to feel the fear again. I want these people. I don't know if it's too hard to ask or too much to ask for. I just wish we would stop making remakes and make new stuff. Something that I can't, like, if I'm sitting down watching it, I can't predict the next move, you know? That's what I really like. I want something like that. I want to be able to not predict the next move. What's your guys' favorite movies? Zim, Mr. Bungle, Alex, you guys that are talking right now, what's your favorite movies, Halloween movies? And what scares you guys? What are you scared of as far as like Halloween stuff? Don't be like, oh, death scares me. But what's your favorite movie and what scares you? To be honest, everything is predictable in movies now. It really is, and it makes me not want to buy movies because they're too predictable, honestly. Oh, you just said what I was going to say. Because, I mean, a lot of people, like, me, myself, a lot of people are like, well, what are you afraid of? I don't really think of anything. I know, now death, yeah, everybody's, not everybody, but me, myself, I know personally I am. But it's not necessarily that I'm scared of it, and maybe like what's after, you know, that I'm scared of, because you never know. But, because, I mean, remember, guys, a year ago, 1 year ago, into Halloween, I think we maybe had a couple, maybe over 100, 200 subs. And here we are hitting almost 1,000. So imagine what next year's going to be. It's going to be crazy. And you guys, I'm going to remember you guys. You guys are going to be greats. Y'all are going to be the best. Forgot I haven't finished that yet. Or even if it's not Halloween, what's your favorite seasons? I don't want to put any pressure on nobody because they may not like Halloween. What's your favorite seasons? And also, Zim, I know you're in there, and Alex, you're in there. Y'all are in the Discord. I want to say Friday we're going to be releasing it to the public. So, we're going to be releasing everything out there. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is my favorite film. I can say I don't think I've ever heard of that one. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Okay, Jack Nicholson. Oh, that's got a lot of good actors in it. I might have to watch that one. My personal favorite movie of all time, if we're like just talking about movies in general, is Pursuit of Happiness. Christmas. Zim says Christmas. I feel you there. I love Christmas as well. Especially here where we are. I mean, we don't get a lot of snow, but I'm able to go see snow or go see the beach. So I like it. And Christmas is one of my favorite times too, because it's colder. You get that cold temperatures, hot cocoa, sit next to the fire, you know, and it's just really, really fun. You got to be joking, man. Amazing film. Yeah, I don't think I've seen it, man. I'll have to watch it, though. I 100% will have to watch that. The actors that I've seen just from the screen, it looks like it's a great movie. And I mean, you gotta think that movie was released in 1975. I was born in 94. That movie is 9 years older than me. I really like the movie Pain. Not crazy scary, but cool to watch. Yeah, I haven't seen that one. Oh, you know, it just popped in my brain. Hang on. 2006. All right. See No Evil. See No Evil. Had Kane in it from WWE and Raw. Do you like a good brandy, bro? I really do. I learned or I didn't learn. I was working my way into a few brandies, but I haven't had one that really knocked my socks off. I've had some of the Remy's. I've had Carriage House. I've had E&J. But I'm open to suggestions for brandy because I'm not really too keen to what a good brandy is. Like a Hennessy. I haven't done Hennessy on the channel yet, but I've had Hennessy. BMW. Definitely not a scary movie, but I can quote almost all the Talladega Nights. If you ain't first, you last. I'm on fire! That's great. That's great, buddy. That's great. I love it. Oh, I'm sweating. There you go. All right, BMW, we're talking about it too. What is your favorite scary movie? If you don't have a favorite scary movie, what are you scared of? Dead Silence? Ooh, okay. What about Silent Hill? Does anybody play video games? Anybody play video games? If so, what's a video game that used to scare you as a kid? Or now as an adult, however you want to look at it. Mine, when I was growing up, it was always really interesting to play, but it was always kind of creepy-ish. Was a Fistful of Boomstick. You were a guy that ran around with a shotgun killing zombies and stuff. It was a very interesting game. It was like early 2000s PlayStation 2 game, I think. I want to say it's a PlayStation 2 game. Because, I mean, growing up where we grew up, I mean, seeing scary stuff is like normal. Houses being shot, people being beat up, stuff like that, you know. People dying. It just happens. So I look at everything as a joke. Watch Hardcore Henry. It's a movie in first person. Is it first person where you can see the person, or is it first person where you're looking at it from the eyes? Like Call of Duty. I mean, Call of Duty, you can see the body too. So is it like Call of Duty where you can like change, or is it just you just see what's in front of the person that's filming? I mean, who knows? You know, like, there's now Netflix has these movies. Me and Pretty Lady watched one where you can control what happens in the movie. You watch the movie and you have to click what happens in the movie. Like, we watched it for like an hour solid before we figured out that we had to actually control what was going on in the movie. Troy Jarvis, hello. How you doing? Cheers. Welcome to the party. You know, now that you mentioned it, I kind of get that glue taste, Mr. Bungle. Now, if you can, Mr. Bunker, you mentioned Hennessy. I would say mix that with lemonade. Hennessy and lemonade is one of the best concoctions you can make, in my opinion. My personal opinion. Remember, guys, if you're new and you're tuning in, hit that subscribe button. We do take a shot for all new subscribers, so thank you for everything you do. We do take a shot for those new subs. Troy says he subbed. Let's go over to the other account, because we found out earlier if you sub like right away, this counter right here does not count right away. So let's check the other PC real quick. There's a lot of people, I'm not saying you, I mean there's just a lot of people out there that are just like, let's get him drunk, man. So we'll check. Yep, 831. We'll go ahead and take that shot. Bro, try Bailey's and brandy. What brandy? Bailey's and what brandy? Alright, Troy. Welcome to the family. So Hennessy and Bailey's. That's Black Mirror, I think. What do you mean? Black Mirror. Okay, so it was a sci-fi film. I'm looking into it, Zim. Has a great actor in it. Where is he? Because when I'm looking at the pictures of it, it looks like the guy that plays Black Falcon is on the front, but I don't see him in the cast. Looks like Anthony Blackie. You legend. The only one in legend. Do they sell Woods Navy rum in the States? Let me look. Let's see. Woods Navy. I can't say that I've seen it, but I can look. see it on here. It says we do get it in the U.S. I might have to try to order it or buy or find it. Good soundtrack on it too. I'll have to check it out. Zim says that's the movie where you pick what happens. That's not the one that I watched. Let me see. So Black Mirror is one of them. Where is it? Let me go to page 4. Come on. This one was a video game. It might have been, yeah, Bandersnatch. Okay, so you mentioned it as Black Mirror. I remember it as Bandersnatch. So, yeah, same thing. That's the one that me and Pretty Lady watched, where it took us forever before we figured out that we had to actually choose what was going on. I think we spent a long time watching that movie. Demon Crest is a video game, though. The Hunger. What? That sounds familiar also. That one's a horror romance. It looks familiar. I don't know if I've seen it, like actually watched it, but it's got David Bowie in it, so I'm pretty sure Pretty Lady's watched it. Let me ask her. She's a huge David Bowie fan. Hey, babe. Have you ever watched... Yeah, it was, she hasn't seen that one either, but she'll definitely have to watch it. She's a huge David Bowie fan. Oh. She's gonna love that even more. One second. Because, yeah, she's definitely going to want to watch that, because we just watched The Labyrinth, like, the other week, and neither one of us knew that he had a vampire movie, and she loves vampire movies. She just finished Angel and Buffy again, so We're just tuning. We're just living our lives. Thank you for that, though. That's awesome. I love that. Thank you. I'm going to actually screenshot it. Alex says 831 subs. Yes, sir. We took the 830 was Mr. Biggle. 831 was Troy. So we've done our shots for each one. Remember, guys, if you're tuning in and you're lurking, hit that subscribe button. We take a shot for every new subscriber that we do get, as we just kind of wander around in this blank space they call YouTube. Cheers. We listened. All right, so I live in North Carolina. I'd say central-ish. We go to Gatlinburg a lot. We go to Tennessee a lot. The last time that we came back from Tennessee, we spent 4 hours listening to David Bowie soundtracks. That was it. That's all we did was David Bowie soundtracks. It was a long ride, for sure. One of these days, all right. I guarantee I'll get it right one day. Bungle, not Bagel. You know, I like Bagel though. I'm just gonna call you Mr. B. You know, if I call you Mr. B, I can't get it wrong. You're gonna be Mr. B. Names and words and stuff, that is terrible. And if you guys don't know, that comment below is from Pretty Lady. She said, my best friend started breaking me of my horror movie fears. Oh, I was traumatized by a family member when I was younger than with Chucky, Scream, and Freddy, and I couldn't watch scary movies for a long time. True story. They did her dirty. But we're working into it. We're starting to watch more scary stuff. It's alright. Oh, she mentioned Paranormal Activity is really great. So is the paranormal stuff called, I think it was called VHS. VHS 1 and 2. Mr. Bungle, are you okay with me calling you Mr. B, buddy? I won't do it if you don't want me to. I'll call you Mr. Bungle. I'm named after the American funk rock band fronted by Mike Patton from the best band to come out of the USA, Faith No More. Really now? That's interesting. I would have never put two and two together. So how did you end up getting the name Mr. Bungle then? Like that? I feel like that would be a hard name to get. Yeah, I was looking at it. Oh, you can't see it, but I was on Google. Because it was formed in 1979 Again, that's before my time. So, I mean, they were active. Oh, they're active now. It says they were 1979 to 1998, so a good 10-year span. Or a 20-year span. And then they went active again in 2009, 10 years later, till present. So they're still doing stuff. Their labels include Little Slash, Reprise, and Mortem. It's awesome. Oh, okay. Mr. Bungle is the band name. They started in 1985 and they went to 2000, so a good 15-year run. And then they reopened in 2019 into the present. Interesting. I can't play their music or I'd play something, but they would mute me. Love it. Guys, y'all are busy. Long arm Leroy wasn't happening today. Sounds like it's raining outside. Alex says, no offense to Mr. Bungle, but he kind of reminds me of Tyler, the Creator, attitude-wise, and, well, unique for sure. When you get a chance, watch Tomahawk God Hates a Coward. Okay, screenshot that. I'll watch it right after this video. Mr. B, do you use Discord? I'll be right back, guys. If you know me well. Baby bladder. I'll be right back, guys. tried to talk to Pretty Lady real quick, guys. No, I'm only on YouTube, bro. That's fine. No worries. Alex, who's Tyler? He's an artist from the U.S. Some of it's actually pretty good, but not an artist I have on my playlist. I don't know. Talking about how Tyler, the creator, is very, like, off-putting. In my opinion, because, I mean, he's very hit or miss, you know? He's got some songs that are great, but they're not great till you hear them and you know they're great. And you got some stuff that you just kind of want to ignore. Now, Hobson, I listen to Hobson all day, Token all day, I listen to Tech Nine, all that stuff, you know. But it is what it is. I mean, it's just, talking about music's really hard because I don't want to step on nobody's toes, because I listen to what I listen to because I like what I listen to. And I'd hate to be like, what you're listening to is trash because blah, 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 blah. When really it's up to whoever's listening to it. There's no wrong music as long as you like the music you're listening to. I used to listen to Sag My Pants by Hobson every day. It's still on one of my Pandora playlists. It's still there. It's still there. That new one that he released was amazing. I loved it. What's the name of it? It had the red masks, the red hoodies, and the white masks and stuff in it. It was great. His other one, I think it was NF. NF made one called Lost, and it has Hobson in it, and it was great. Hobson kind of fell off for a little bit. He got distraught, and I think he's finally coming back to where he needs to be. Everyone's playlist is personal to them. Music's subjective, so it's hard to say everything's bad. Exactly. And I 100% agree with that. Because if you look at me and you see all my American flag stuff, you see my cowboy hat, you see my sun hat over here, you see my crinkled up bills, like my hats are crinkled and messing back on the front. I got a mandolin over there. I got another American flag. I got Abe Lincoln. I got baseball pictures, football pictures, and stuff all over the place, right? You're going to pick me as like a traditional Southern guy. He only listens to country music and country rap and this and that. Trust me, I guarantee, I'll put money on the table that I listen to more hardcore rap than you. I listen to more hardcore rock and roll. Trust me, I listen to more genres of music than most people. If I was to pull up my playlist on Pandora and scroll through it, you guys would be mind blown. There's a lot of people that when they first see me or they meet me, they just depict themselves from how I am and myself. Yeah, I'm country. Yeah, I'm redneck. That's me. That's who I am. But that's not where my music genre is. I grew up listening to everything. NWA, Dr. Dre, Snoop, all of them. Like old school stuff. I didn't listen to any of the newer stuff. You know, we was all growing up around the older stuff. And I think that's how it should be. Don't tell me you're gangster rap when you're not gangster rap. There's stuff falling from the ceiling. Testing. I feel like everybody everybody should look at the world with an open eye. Or, no, hang on. I said that wrong. Everybody should look at the world with a blind eye and an open heart. Because if you look at somebody or something or somewhat, or however you want to put it, and you judge it based on what you see, then you're already wrong. Judge it off how you feel. Granted, if you just don't like that, then that's how you feel, and by all means, do what you gotta do. But don't ever judge anything by what you see. Because you don't know what is or what was. In my opinion, I live by it. I do what I gotta do. I mean, trust me, I make fun of the next person as much as I make fun of the other person. You know, I make fun of everybody. It's just who I am. I'm a comedian. That's what I do. I like to make people laugh. I like to do that fun stuff. But I can't be a comedian on YouTube because people are too soft for what I have to say. You can ask BMW. He'll tell you. Some of the things I say ain't gonna be along the lines of what YouTube agrees with. But it's also along the same lines as a lot of the content creators that get away with it, you know. Because they're bigger, they're more established. But if I was to say something like that, I'd be banned. They wouldn't ban me, they'd shadow ban me. And if you don't know what shadow ban means, it's pretty much like if I post something, they wouldn't tell you guys that I posted something. It'd be shadowed, you know, it would be overlooked. Tech humor, exactly. There's he can also probably tell you, I have who I am in the shop. I have who I am on the floor. Two different people, but they both have the same humor, but the customer service is different by a long shot. But, I like to have fun. I get really distracted. I got ADHD. I'm either playing with something, tinkering with something, breaking something, making something better than it was before. I'm always doing something different. So it's really fun to live that lifestyle, and that's what I like. Yeah, that's what I like to do. But nonetheless, I'm hungry. I don't know about you guys. Pre-lady cooked me a full meal, so we're gonna go ahead and do this time real quick. But this is for everybody who subscribed during the live, after the live, being Friday our next live. If you're new, then this is new to you. If you're not, then you know what's happening. But cheers, guys. This is a huge thank you to everybody who subscribes between now and the next live video being Friday. But I'll see you guys again tomorrow with another brand new review. But don't forget, I haven't posted today's review yet either. Today's review will be going up straight after this live. I held it off just because of that. So, with that being said, guys, y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Love you guys. Cheers. That one's really strong. 100 proof. Kicks you in the rear every time. So that reminds me, I got a bag of marshmallow popcorn. Hey, time to go eat it. Alright, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And if you did while we were live, thank you. Welcome to the family. We grow every single day with the numbers of knowledge. I'm glad you guys tuned in. We go live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We post videos Monday through Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. But till later, text until always, guys. Remember, I buy so you guys don't have to. I try so you guys don't have to. I'm Justin. I hope you enjoyed the reviews that I put out every single day. Y'all are amazing, and I'll see you again really, really, really soon. I love you guys.